Hey everybody, welcome to Leaders ISD. This is Sharif Ismail again. This is going to be my first YouTube video about school leadership. I have taught at different schools in different countries such as Egypt, Saudi Arabia, US, and different parts of the US. And I've dealt with different kind of students in different kind of leadership roles. I have a master's in educational leadership and applied linguistics. Today we're going to be reviewing this book together called The Principal's Guide in Managing School Personnel. And one of the interesting things that I read in this book is about school culture. How to set up a school culture that's really positive, that's really successful. In talking about the school culture, we're going to consider this figure in front of us right here. It's called the Personnel Success Model. And as we see, we have three circles right here. In order for you as a school leader or a principal to have a really good school culture, positive school culture, healthy school culture, where teachers like to go to work every day, they're not complaining, they're not drained out, you have to have this personnel success model. As you see that the personnel success model right here has three circles: school vision, personal vision, and personal skills. School vision. School vision really reflects the culture and the challenges that the community has, or the school has. Let's say you have a school that's in a bad neighborhood, that's full of crime, gang activity, and all of this. You want to make sure that the school vision is aligned to the challenges that you have in the community, and be as much realistic as you can. Don't just put some words there to show that you have a good school and you have good kids and whatever, you know. You want to make sure that the school vision really addresses all the challenges that you have in the community and also helps the students and the community grow and do better. The best way to put the school vision is to work collaboratively with the school members and the stakeholders to put the school vision. So you want to invite all the stakeholders that you have, whether it's students, teachers, staff, community members, get them together and work with them together on putting a school vision. Okay. Remember one of the times I worked at a school where the principal just sent an email to the teachers asking them to give their input about the school vision. And of course, the teachers didn't care less because they didn't feel like they're evaluated or they didn't feel like they're appreciated enough to participate in that. So make sure when you get the stakeholders to do the school vision that you be involved and you use the highest types of communication, which is face-to-face. So you're going to do staff meeting, say with the staff, and get a flip chart and ask them, what do you think our school vision should be? And just get everybody to talk. Listen to everybody. A principal's job is not really to talk. A lot of principals talk a lot in different schools, but they don't really get to listen to their staff. Remember, you're just part of the school team. Yes, you are the school leader, but you're part of this team. Okay? And I always thought that the best leader ever is the leader that helps his team the most. And in order for you to help your team the most, make them feel appreciated, make them feel valued, make them feel like their voices matter. And therefore, listen to every member in your school community. Say with the teachers, get their ideas about what the school vision should be like. Okay, if the teachers are kind of passive, they don't want to participate, just throw the ball at them. Tell them, hey, we have this problem. What do you think? How do we solve this problem? You know, just motivate them to work with you. I remember one time I was given I was working as a trainer in a school reform project overseas, and every time I started training the teachers would always come with me with complaints about the students' discipline issues, and it really frustrated me. Then I sat by myself and I started thinking, okay, what is the best way to deal with that? And I started thinking, I don't really have the answers for these challenges that the teachers have with the students. So I myself started asking the teachers, tell me, what can we do with discipline issues in the class? And all of them give me ideas, and we put it on the board. Everybody agreed to it, and therefore I made sure that I throw the ball into their playground. Okay, they're the ones who are playing in the playground. They're the ones who have the ball, and they're the ones who are supposed to be scoring a goal. It's not me. Okay, I'm just part of the team. All I have to do is just organize the ideas, put all the ideas together, stimulate ideas, motivate everybody to participate. That's really what your job is as a principal. Okay, so don't burn yourself out. Let everybody talk in the community, get their feedback, and put the school vision together. After you talk to the teachers, for example, go sit with the students rep, and get what their school vision is. Go talk to the community members, get what their school vision is. And then it's going to take a little bit of time. And sit again with the teachers and tell them this is what the students thought, what the school vision should be. What do you guys think? And then see if they agree or don't agree. If they don't agree, they should put some points, and then go back, sit with the students, and then go back, sit with the community members, until at the end of the day you have a fine school vision. Okay? But remember, this school vision that you got in there is formed by the personal vision and all the stakeholders' vision. Okay? So what you did right here is you made sure that the personal vision of everybody, okay, aligns with the school vision. And that's a very, very important step towards the personal success model. Okay? And then the last thing that you want to do is, after you make sure that you have a really strong school vision that reflects really everything in your school community, and this vision really aligns with the personal vision of every personnel in your campus, make sure that the personnel or the teachers and staff have the enough personal skills, or the personal skills enough to achieve the school vision. Okay? So school is not really a bunch of educators and staff members. Okay? They have to have the skills. Okay? They need to be qualified to do the job. Okay? So you want to make sure that whatever the school vision is that you put in there, that the personal vision and the personal skills align with the school vision. For example, let's say the school vision was to get students to use technology more inside a class. Make sure that all the teachers and the students agree to that and see a benefit in that. And if they don't see it, make them see it. And then make sure that every teacher is equipped with enough skills to use the technology inside the class. See if the teachers need training. Okay? Give professional developments to these teachers. I remember one time I worked at a district where they have a huge tech hub that had a lot of apps, really, really beneficial apps, but the teachers just didn't know how to use them. The school didn't really offer professional development in using these technology apps. So there comes the PDs, professional development. Okay, so remember, you as a school leader, you should decide to involve your personnel in a PD that achieves the school vision. And when you pick a PD, get the personnel members to agree with you. Okay, don't force it on them. Okay, so at the end of the day, you want to make sure that these three align together, and if they do, you have a personnel success model, you have a healthy culture, healthy school culture, and healthy climate. What does that mean? That means every employee at your school is coming to work happy. They're coming to work excited. They're motivated to do better. They have a sense of ownership. Okay? There's transparency. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do, and everybody works as a team. Okay? And everybody has high communication. There's enough communication that everybody knows what's going on. Versus a model where personal vision is not aligned with the school vision and personal skills are not aligned with the school vision. So if we take these circles away from each other and not align them, you'll find out that the teachers are not agreeing with the school vision, meaning they don't agree with what's going on in the school, and therefore they don't like the school. Okay, and definitely if they feel this way, that they haven't been given the chance to participate effectively and be part of the school community. and therefore they don't have a sense of ownership, which is something that's very, very important. And of course, if they don't have a sense of ownership and they're kind of confused about everything, they're not going to have the personal skills to achieve this school vision, and therefore you're going to have unhealthy school culture where teachers don't like coming to work, they don't like working at the school, they feel like they're disoriented, they don't know who to talk to, they don't know any other staff member, and so forth. Okay, so the first thing that you want to work on is the school culture and the school climate. Make sure it's healthy, make sure it's a very healthy, productive school culture by making sure that the school vision, and personal skills are aligned together. Okay? Alright, let's move to another model. This model is more about the teacher, the principal, as a school leader. Okay? Remember that all of these models that we're using are from the Principal's Guide in Managing School Personnel. Okay? It's a really great book. So you're gonna find this model in this book, and basically what it says that in order for a principal to be successful, or a school leader to be successful and establish high expectations at their schools, they need to go through different steps. Okay, the first step that you want to take as a school leader or principal is establish respect. Make sure that you respect yourself as a school leader and respect everybody in the school community, starting from the student to the staff. And it's easy to say respect, but what really respect is? What respect really is? Respect is when you try to be sociable, good listener, personable, positive, walk around the school, be invisible, give everybody a pat in the back, say good job, great job, just show value in your staff members. Okay? Be appreciative, and that's something that's very, very important. Okay? Be humble, be visible all the time. Okay? Say hi to everybody that you see in the school, give them a smile, show them that you care about them, you respect them. And once respect is given, respect is earned, and therefore there's a trust relationship established here between the admin and the school members. Okay? So again, when the school leader respects everybody in the school community, there's trust relationship established right here between the school leader and everybody in the school community. Okay? And what do we mean by trust relationship? What we mean is the admin, the school admin or the school leader would trust their school members or school community that they're going to do their best to achieve the goals or the school vision, and also the school members trust their school leader that he's going to do his best or she's going to do her best to do what's the best for the school vision of the community or making progress towards the school achievement. Alright, so trust relationships established right here, and there's a really important point right here where do the school members that I have accept change or not? If there is a trust relationship, school members and the personnel will accept change and will be willing to take challenges and would be willing to accept change in the community. Okay, so some school leaders impose change on the school, and if there is no trust relationship and a good relationship between the admin and the teachers, it's going to be terrible for the staff to accept this change. Okay, it's like you have blindfolds on the teachers and the staff and walking them in the dark. That's what it really is. But when you have trust, you're removing these blindfolds from the teachers. You're making them see with you. You're holding your hands together as a team and you're walking together towards a school vision and a school achievement. That's what trust is. Okay. Moving from respect to trust relationship between admin and school community to honesty or transparency. When the school leader respects the school community, there is a trust relationship that's established between the principal and the school community, and therefore there's transparency. The relationship is not based on fear, it's based on respect. See? Again, the relationship is not based on fear, it's based on respect. And therefore, if it's based on respect, there is no fear for the staff to tell the truth, to be transparent, and the leader, there's no fear for the leader to be transparent and honest with the staff about challenges that the school is going through. And therefore, when there is this environment of transparency and honesty, the trust is even increased more. Okay? And everybody works collaboratively. Okay? Everybody honors each other. And everybody follows the policy and becomes law abiding. Amazingly, this sense of transparency leads to ownership. Okay, when everybody's transparent, everybody's honest about what's going on, everybody owns their own learning. Everybody owns their own challenges. And ownership is something that's very, very, very important for you to develop at your school as a school leader. Okay? If everybody has a sense of ownership or responsibility, then you're actually walking towards achieving high expectations at your school. And as you see nowadays, all the companies or the corporates try to get their customers to do things by themselves. Big companies like telecommunication companies, they try to get the customers to check their bill themselves, look at graphs of their usage, assess their usage themselves, and own their own experience. When you go to the airport now, a lot of people check in to the airport themselves through a kiosk. That's what we need to do at our school. We need to get everybody to own their own learning, whether it's a staff member or a student. Okay? We want you to assess yourself by yourself, see if what you're doing is working or not, have a sense of ownership towards your goals and your achievement. And therefore, appraisal here, when an appraiser comes to a teacher, remember there is respect relationship and trust relationship established between the appraiser and the teacher. There's transparency between the appraiser and the teacher, and therefore there is a sense of ownership. Okay, the teacher owns their own weaknesses and their strength, and they're working towards improving their weaknesses and strengthening their strength. Okay, moving to rights. When there is a sense of ownership, there is also a sense of autonomy. Okay, now it's just something that's regular, happening every day at the school. Everybody knows what they have to do. Okay, there's a respect relationship. Okay, everybody is liberal. Everybody is innovative in the way that they lead their own learning towards achieving goals. Everybody's fair. Okay. And then when there's a sense of autonomy, that would lead us to high expectations. And that's the last step. Okay? When everybody is transparent, when everybody is or has a sense of ownership, and when everybody becomes autonomous about what they have to do, there's high expectations. Students have high expectations. Teachers have high expectation, and the school leader has high expectation. Okay, everybody's trying to be creative, self-confident, energetic, achievement-oriented, and therefore your school is a top school at this point. School culture is really positive. Climate is great. Okay, and remember, it all started by respect. It all started by respect. And when we say respect, it's not like saying thank you or please. Of course, this is important, but also appreciation, action. Okay, respectful action. You know, visibility. Principle needs to be visible at all times, showing appreciation and respect viewing employees and personnel as a very important asset or a great value at their school, and same with students. Okay, that comes to the end of our video today. I'd like to thank you so much for listening. Please give us don't forget to comment and rate our video, and let me know if you have any suggestions. Okay, well, thank you.